Achieving success in the design and development of today's complex embedded systems shouldn't require extra time to master your debug tools. If your current digital debug tools are taking time away from your design progress, we're here to give it back. Agilent's award-winning 1680 and 1690 series logic analyzers simplify complex logic analysis measurements in a remarkably intuitive, easy-to-navigate Windows-based environment. Today, we'll demonstrate how these tools can speed your debug process through a real-time comparison between an Agilent 1680A logic analyzer and an alternative logic analyzer. You'll see how you can save time through each step of the debug process when you connect, acquire, and analyze your design measurements. We'll use each instrument to measure the signals of this 33 MHz PCI bus, a common architecture used in many of today's embedded designs. The first dramatic difference between Agilent 1680A and the other logic analyzer is a larger display. With Agilent's larger screen, you can view relationships between large amounts of data and identify problems sooner. The 1680A also provides easier access to many of the functions you'll be seeing today through an array of front panel shortcut keys. One of the most critical factors in ensuring accurate measurements is making a reliable connection between your instrument and device under test. Agilent's new E5394A soft touch probe streamlines this process with a simple and reliable connection to your device. Ensuring a reliable connection from the other logic analyzer requires an alignment bracket affixed to the back of the board, as well as an elastomer holder secured at the probe connection in front. Special cleaning and drying applications further complicate this multitask connection process, including the care required to protect the fragile elastomer material when connecting the probe. In contrast, a simple alignment header is all you need to ensure a durable and reliable connection from your PCI bus to the Agilent logic analyzer. Setting up buses and signals completes the physical mapping between the target system and the logic analyzer. A large display provides full visibility to allow at least 16 buses and signals to be quickly assigned. Integration of activity indicators into your setup view verify that you've made a connection and that your target is alive. On the other logic analyzer, you can only view 6 buses at a time. Plus, creating each connection not only requires you to step through multiple windows, you often must recall specific signal data in order to verify bus activity. Now let's compare common triggering options. Here, we're using the Agilent 1680A's simple trigger capability to set up a common trigger on a pattern and a falling edge on the PCI bus. This is easily accomplished by entering a command value of 0110 and selecting the falling edge of frame in the drop-down menu. Setting the same trigger on the other logic analyzer requires much more time to accomplish. First, we open the window menu, then select Trigger from the drop-down. With the trigger window open, we search through a list of trigger categories for the correct option. Once selected, we'll need to manually set our trigger conditions, which in this case will require multiple steps. Scrolling through his waveform on the Agilent 1680A, this engineer sees an unexpected pattern on the address bus. Fortunately, the analyzer's quick trigger option makes it quick and easy to see if that event occurs again. By simply drawing a box around the event, selecting Quick Trigger, and pushing Run, the event is quickly isolated for further analysis and progress. Doing this on the other logic analyzer will take several minutes as we execute another multi-step manual trigger setup. Agilent 1680A even simplifies more advanced triggering options. Here, in the Advanced Trigger display, we have our trigger specifications window above and an array of flexible modifiable trigger functions on the left. You need only to set up the trigger the way you think about your target signals. Setting the same advanced trigger condition on the other instrument involves moving through several dialog menus, requiring an engineer to conceptualize the trigger on paper before even attempting to accomplish the actual trigger on the analyzer. Setting this trigger on the 1680A took only seconds. So, no matter how complex your trigger requirements may get, Agilent's simple, quick, and advanced triggering features will save you time and effort. When it comes to viewing and analysis of your measurement, Agilent's advantages continue with quick and accurate marker placement. For instance here, Agilent's exclusive Snap to Edge feature makes placement of a marker on this falling edge literally a snap. This reduces the time and uncertainty of having to rely on manual marker placement required by the other logic analyzer. Here, you must zoom in to place the marker accurately. Another time-saving advantage in the Agilent 1680A is Quick Search, enabling you to quickly locate repeated occurrences of an event or anomaly. Simply highlight the event in question, click Find Next, and you're there. Click on Find Next again, and repeated occurrences are quickly located. Without a quick search feature in the alternative analyzer, finding the next occurrence of an infrequent event is yet another multi-step process. In this brief comparison, we've seen how to save time in each step of the logic analysis process, connecting the logic analyzer, acquiring data, and analyzing the measurement. Based on these examples, making just 20 measurements with the Agilent 1680A logic analyzer could have saved you 2 hours. More efficient measurements like these could mean the difference in meeting or even exceeding your project design schedule. Agilent's award-winning 1680 and 1690 series logic analyzers can simplify complex logic analysis measurements by helping take the focus off your instrument and putting it back on solving those difficult system problems. For more information, visit www.agilent.com/find/logic or contact your local Agilent sales representative.